Nigeria. Oil and gas, working for all Nigeria.
That the future of Nigeria is extremely bright. That Nigerians can do it, and more to the point, that with our combined cumulative effort, that Nigerians will indeed do it. That we will take ourselves to the next level and beyond in terms of our economy. That we will become a country that is used as a measuring stick for other countries, not just in this region, but beyond. And that Nigerians everywhere will once again be able to hold their heads up with pride at their country and their countrymen, their economy and their leadership.
The work ahead is critical for the future of Nigeria.
Every Nigerian will be touched by the rewards and the proceeds from the oil and gas sector, and that is our intent.
In Nigeria, militants in the oil-rich Niger Delta say they may resume their fight against the federal government because of delays in delivering the benefits of last year's amnesty program. VOA's correspondent Scott Stearns has our story.
Thousands of Delta gunmen turned in their weapons last year, returning some calm to the troubled region after years of fighting over what militants say is the federal government's neglect of people living in the area that generates the bulk of Nigeria's oil wealth. There are also complaints about the response of oil companies and federal authorities to environmental damage caused by the drilling. Militant leader Tom Ateke says that truce is now at risk because of the government's failure to deliver on promises of jobs for former fighters.
What we need immediately right now, we want them to give us jobs, that is the leaders, because our boys are disturbing. So we want them to give us jobs. So we tell them we have already discussed that with them. Though we mention one or two things, but I don't want to mention it here. If they fail their promises, we'll know what to do. We can't just stay like that.
The Niger Delta amnesty program lost momentum in the political instability surrounding the prolonged illness of then-President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. Following his death last month, Nigeria's new president Goodluck Jonathan is promising to revive the amnesty program to prevent a return to violence in the Delta. Militants say oil companies are failing to clean up spills that hurt local fishermen. Oil companies say many of those spills are the result of sabotage to oil pipelines. Fisherman Innocent Tomwi says there are no fish left for the people of Bodo village because of a spill on the lower part of the Bonny River.
We could not be able to go fishing again. No fish in the river, and when we go, we catch no fish.
Environmentalists say 50 years of oil spills have destroyed the livelihoods of over 20 million people in the Delta.
We are totally frustrated and we are angry.
Oil spills also threaten a sensitive ecosystem. Unlike the Gulf of Mexico oil spill, where the U.S. government is demanding compensation from British Petroleum, local leaders in the Delta say oil companies there are far less accountable. Chief